So, what is the Velyn best talent tree? In this video, I'm going to share my personal opinion over the talents that Velyn actually have to be the best PvP mage. So let's jump directly on the talents. This is the talent tree. By the way, if you're here just to copy the talents, this is my talents, and I will just explain each of these talents. But if you want just to copy paste and don't want to know what is behind each of these talents, it's okay. So yeah, starting on the fundamentals, here I choose the march speed. We need huge mobility when we perform a PvP fight, especially when we have counter, that is a marksman. We want to move faster from the marksmans, so that's why I actually put here a march speed. And of course, if I have to choose between gathering speed and killing dark creatures, I definitely prefer to have the HP. So this is Backstabber, basically a talent before you actually open your core talents. So 2% more damage for 5 seconds, the buff effect, blah blah blah, can be triggered once every 5 seconds. That's cool one, just one skill and 2%, nice. So from here I actually go in the control. Why in the control? Because the other two mages actually don't have it. Wilder and Lilia don't have a control tree that make Velyn a perfect commander. Now, why the control tree is basically the important one is because this is the PvP tree. I don't know why the game actually put here a PvP section when the real PvP section or talent tree is basically the control, focusing on controlling the action and movements of enemy legions in the battle. This is way better from focus on fighting other world in the field. Anyway, going here, of course, you have to put march speed here, 10% march speed. How many? 6% here. We get a lot of march speed. Also, Velyn have by his spells also march speed. Here, the best choice for me is overall attack. Increase the attack of your legion by 2%. Just because the other two is your legion deals 0.8 more counter attack damage. This is a specific, basically against infantry. So yeah, we don't want this. Your legion takes 0.8% less normal attack damage. Again, we're in general, the Velyn is a hero that is focused mostly on the offensive gameplay. All his spells is doing damage, slowing the enemy defense down. This is a pure PvP offensive hero. Now going further, of course, this talent is one of the best talents for mages. Launching a normal attack has 10% chance to give you 50 rage. So after the high spirits, now here we have two choices. Is this one where actually perform 50% slow when you cast your rage skills for 3 seconds. But we already have this thing on the Velyn skill, is smart speed reduction 20% if you level up this one to 5, basically 511, which is basically the perfect one. The rest of the skills can be slowly leveled, but for sure always make sure you level up your rage skill. So I'm going to go with the other one, so Siphon. Normally the mages are far away hitters and they are counter to infantry. So normally when there is alliance war or some kind of fight or someone want to actually come to you, so we have to count this and pick this one, which is 10% to get 40 rage, which is absolutely great, and you're going to steal this. Now going further, here there is your legion take less damage. Here your legion deals 0.8% more hero damage. This is absolutely great spell, by the way. We're going to go with this one. When your legion enter battles their slow the target legion, reducing their march speed by 30% for 10 seconds. Now to actually apply the slow from your spell, first you have to cast this spell, and till you actually cast this spell, there is a huge chance if for example someone attack you with infantry or maybe cavalry or something else, before you actually use your spell, the enemy legion to be close to you. So this is absolutely crucial talents that need to be made. Even though this is really nice one, but this is also a pretty nice one, and I think this are better from this one. Just it will increase your survivability by a lot. Going further here, when your legion launches a normal attack, they have 10% chance to inflict defense break on the target legion, reducing their defense for 5% for by 5% for 5 seconds. The other one is when casting rescue, your legion has 20 points, blah 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 blah, reducing their attack. Now we have to pick between defense and attack in general. And this one is when your legion takes skill damage, they get 10 additional rage. This effect can be triggered every 10 seconds. So at best, you're going to get this thing triggered 2 times at best. And we are not looking for this one. We definitely want to go with this one. Since we're offensive hero, we want to have defense down. We want to have attack up. You get the idea. As offensive hero, we want to have all these offensive buffs, and by lower the enemy attack, we're not tank. And this one, I have mixed feelings for this one, but for me this is the better choice. Now this I'm going to not to count, since we can't actually open this thing. Going here, granting healing factor 20 when your legion affected debuff, blah blah blah. It can be leveled 5 times, so I guess it's 150, but still this one I think is way better. Your legion has 50% chance to get synergy every time they inflict a debuff effect on the enemy legion, increasing their hero skill damage by 5% for 10 seconds. Now you have slow when you enter in the battle by default from this spell here, and when you cast your rage speed skill, you also apply slow. So this is pretty juicy one, and this is just from the commander. The second hero that will be with Velyn can also provide some kind of debuff, so this one is definitely a must to always have, almost always to have this 5% extra hero skill damage. And the last one is when casting rage skill, a buff effect is dispelled from the target legion. This effect blah blah blah. Now there is not many buff effects to be dispelled, so this one will not apply in all of our battles, and we want to have some kind of what result when we actually fight, and to know what we can count and what we cannot count, since you can't actually pick your enemy when the enemy actually have buff. So I'm going with this one. When your legion casts a rage skill, they have 25% chance to silence the target, preventing them from casting rage skill for 2 seconds. Now this is a crucial. This is absolutely crucial, and I'll show you why. First of all, by all this extra stuffs that can give you more rage, launching normal attacks has 10% chance to get you 50 rage. Here you may have get 40 rage, and so on. And after we finish with this tree, I definitely am going with this one. I'll get also more march speed, and I'll go for this one. But yes, still need points for this. I guess this will be for this video, guys. If you enjoyed, hit one like, subscribe to the channel, and see you in the next video. Thanks for watching, and bye bye.